Clown world it is. 17-year-old girl confused as of which bathroom she should be using. So she has to ask this governor. This is it.
I want to bring in Nico, a 17-year-old student from Arlington. Nico?
Governor Youngkin, your transgender model policies require that students play on the sports teams and use the restrooms that correspond with their sex assigned at birth.
Sex is not assigned at birth. Your doctor does not just throw a coin toss and say, "Oh, okay, you're now a girl or a boy." It is just very easily figured out in a matter of seconds by seeing between the legs. If the little baby has sexual organs that are what you would expect from a boy or from a girl, it's not all that complicated. We try to gaslight people into believing that reality isn't so, but it is. It's debating about if water is wet, if the sky is blue, and idiotic things like this that we simply because we want to be polite with people, we just pretend that their stupidity and their denial of reality is not a mental illness when it is. No doctor assigns anything. The doctor has no power as of moving like a magic wand and there you go. Now I have assigned you a girl. No, that's what you are, or a boy. That's how you were born. Genetically, that's how you've been made from the moment of conception. It's been decided if you're a boy or a girl. The doctor does not assign anything at all. No one is misassigning you anything.
Look at me. I am a transgender man. Do you really think that the girls in my high school would feel comfortable sharing a restroom with me?
Yes, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people are comfortable or not with. You're a girl. You obviously look like a girl, which, he probably thinks that because she cuts her hair in a certain way and is using a, blue shirt, changes in those little hands, the face. You're a girl. It's such a shame that this is what you've decided to do with yourself, and I know why that is. And we'll see it in just
first of all, Nico,
a couple
thank
seconds
you for,
more.
again, asking the question, being here tonight, and engaging in this important discussion. I believe first, when parents are engaged with their children, then you can make good decisions together. And I met your dad, and I'm glad that you're both here together. That's really, really important. I also think that there are...
The dad is probably why she ended up this way. The father... the pathetic father figure that she has is probably why she's confused as to what she is. It's usually the parents. You failed. You fucked up. You're no good as a father or a mother. You just did not do your job properly. When you end up with a kid, I have 3 kids of my own. Even the 4-year-old has no confusion whatsoever as to what he is, what the rest of us are. Pretty much obvious for everyone. It's when you made awful mistakes, when you're no good at being a father or a mother, that you end up with a daughter like this.
Lots of students involved in this decision. And what's most important is that we try very hard to accommodate students. That's why I have said many, many times, we just need extra bathrooms in schools. We need gender-neutral bathrooms, and so...
Gender-neutral. Look, you want to make 1,000 bathrooms for different made-up bullshit genders that people come up with when they have nothing better to do? Be my guest. But you have bathrooms for boys and for girls. That's basically it. And if a girl thinks that she's a boy and she wants to use the men's bathroom, be my guest. No man gives a damn if you walk in there. Now, because we're not all the same, because a man is not a woman and a woman is not a man, it's not the same the other way around. I mean, I could walk into a bathroom, I'll be perfectly fine with whatever one wants to go in there. But I have a wife as well, and I know that she would not want a dude walking into the bathroom. She would have no problem with this girl, 17-year-old girl, walking. No, you can dress as butch as you want, sweetheart. It will not change what you are. Someone may look at you and, hey, you got it wrong. The men's bathroom is over there. If you dressed up well enough and you tricked someone into thinking for a second with those facial features, dude, yeah, you'll have a very hard time tricking someone into believing you're a man. But even if you do for a second, no, I was assigned at birth. Okay, people will know your issue. and people will be fine with that. It is completely different when a guy walks into a woman's bathroom. That's the problem we have. Not a poor, confused 17-year-old walking into a men's bathroom. Not what I would advise my daughter to do. If you want to do it, be my guest. But it's not the same. The issue is with guys going into bathrooms
Use a
of
bathroom
women.
that they, in fact, are comfortable with. I think sports are very clear, and I don't think it's controversial. I don't think that biological boys should be playing sports with biological girls. There's been decades of efforts in order to gain opportunities for
Biological girls. No, it's not biological girls and biological boys. It's boys and girls. The biological is not necessary. It's like the real world boys and real world girls. That's how we'll have to start talking. That's how we will have to define the words we use, because if not, there's artificial, made up, fantasy, delusional boys and girls. Well, when does this ever end?
women in sports, and it's just not fair. And I think that's non-controversial and something that I think is pretty well understood. Again, I think these are.
And there you go, you pathetic little worm. This is why your daughter has those issues. You weakling excuse of a man going with your, she's a boy. She's a boy. No,
Very
she's
difficult
not.
discussions.
No, she's
and
not.
I am very, very glad.
Because of men like that, you end up with a daughter with this problem. It's right there in your face. You see it all the time. Yesterday, I had someone pissed online because my non-binary daughter, are you a complete idiot? You're the problem. You people are the problem. You pathetic excuse of a parent is why kids end up like this. Do a good job. And if you're not up to it, don't be a father. Don't be a mother. No one is forcing you. Don't do this to children. See you on the next one. Take care.